I just did an everything shower. Legs, armpits, kitty cat, and I feel nauseous. And I shampooed my hair 3 times. Have been having our shower fixed during the week. They were like, did the grouting, and then they were like, you can't shower for 2 days afterwards. And they replaced the freaking door, and they were like, you can't shower for a day afterwards. But we couldn't shower before either, so I was just nasty. I was a stinky girl. I'm just a stinky girl. I need to be showering every single day. I'm too stinky. Poo-poo. Poo-poo girl. I'm a poo-poo girl. Look, life has been really hectic, so I'm going to make a video while getting ready, and then I'll make other videos after I'm ready, because I feel like that's what's going to help me get caught up with my videos. We are going to be talking about Married at First Sight Australia. I'll do it in an Australian voice. Today we will be talking about Married at First Sight Australia. So behind, and I'm like done stressing out about it. Like, I just cannot stress out about it because 4 episodes are now coming out per week. So, you know, there's only so much I can do, and I don't want to do this in short form content. Like, I want to make videos, like proper long videos about it. So this is where we are. We're gonna be far behind, but whatever. Let's just get into it. We are now on episode 7. Yes, we are. It's time to move in with your partner. Yes, sir.
In its 13th season.
What's this?
Oh no. Oh, I'm nervous.
The experiment launches a brand new phase.
Revelations Week.
Revelations Week.
Revelations? That's the last book in the Bible.
To know that this is going to be a show. I already know. Let's get into it. Couples are moving into the apartments. They're all kind of adjusting to each other. And then it goes to Luke and Mel. Oh, my beautiful Luke. My little baby Luke. My love bunny Luke. The awkwardness is thick. The tension is thick.
I don't have a key.
Neither. Definitely feels like a little bit uncomfortable and feels like pretty awkward, to be honest.
Okay, cut it with a knife. It is so awkward. You can tell that they both just don't want to be there. Like, they just don't want to be there. And I think, like, it was a little bit bearable to watch because at least Luke was giving a little bit. Like, Luke was trying, but Luke's given up. And I can't blame him. I cannot blame him. This woman is giving him nothing. Scraps. Not even scraps. Not even the skin off of a vegetable. She's giving him nothing. Absolutely nothing. So they're gonna do something they haven't done before, and that is Revelations Week. David goes on about how, like, it was really weird because when he heard that they were gonna be doing something like Revelations Week, David goes, oh my God, I'm Christian, and that is like the end, the beginning of the end in the Bible. And look, I'm Christian too. I know about Revelations, but like, I think they meant Revelations as in finding something out.
Revelations is the scariest word. I mean, in the Bible, that's the last book in the Bible. You know, I am a man of faith, so yeah, it says a lot calling this Revelations Week.
Experiencing revelations, I don't think the end of the world's gonna happen, David. Okay, I don't know where you were going with that, but let's go back. Let's go back. Let's not go there. So they start to get like questions, you know? So some people get audition tapes. Some people get questions. I mean, the experts say that this is to bring people together and to get to know each other better, but this is stirring at its finest. This is a witch with the cauldron pot taking a big fat load in the mother toilet and stirring it. Okay, I am so sick of these experts coming in here and saying, oh, you know, this will really bring their bond together, and this will really, you know, open up the lotus flower that is their relationship. What the are you talking about?
Conversations. We're giving our couples the chance to really see each other and to discover whether their connection has the potential to last beyond the experiment.
What are you talking about? You are shit stirring. Chris has unfortunately Chris and Brooke didn't get questions. They got the audition tape. And you know, this, while also, yes, it's to stir shit. If I was an expert, I'd be like this. What were you saying in that tape about me and the experts? Because Chris talks so much shit. If I was an expert, I would be so on board with having Brooke look at those disgusting tapes from like the beginning.
What turns you off?
Fake tan's massive. I hate seeing orange hands. Like, if I can see orange, yuck. Most people are fake tan insecure. I'm a little bit picky when it comes to looks and then personality.
You like an athletic body?
Dumb and hot. For a relationship, no. For sex, yes.
What turns you off?
The fat people.
And she just gets the ick, which, like, fair, obviously, because Chris said in the audition tape he doesn't like fake tan and he doesn't like fat people. Also, like, how shallow can you be that, like, that's your two red flags? Like, that's the worst you could be in this world? Fat or fake tanned? Maybe, because President Trump is the worst, and maybe he was just describing President Trump. With Chris, you knew he was in deep shit. Like, you knew he was, like, he wasn't even surprised when confronted.
Chris, it's not funny.
No, I know. I just knew it was going to come out. That's
like,
why.
it was...
Like, really, like, he was just not surprised. And I gotta give it to him, like, at least he didn't fake it. You know what I mean? Let's get to Beck and Danny. Beck and Danny are an amazing couple that I know are gonna crash and burn and be set on fire. It's not working out. They're acting like it's working out. It's not working out. I'm telling you, it's not gonna work out. It's not working out. Beck and Danny, I don't think it's gonna work out. I really, really don't. So they get like questions. They get like question cards, you know? And at first they're like reasonable questions, right? They're like, what do you like about me? What do you blah, 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 all those types of questions. And then it's like one thing that you're scared of in the relationship, or like is a red flag in the relationship or something like that. And of course, you know, Danny was, you know, being pretty good about the sexual chemistry thing. Like, he wasn't coming on too harsh about the fact he's not really that attracted to her or whatever. But then he really went in for the kill on this one, because he did not waste a second. He said, the thing I'm most worried about is I wanted someone, like, I wanted to have like loads of sex with someone, essentially what he says. And he's like, I don't want to have loads of sex with you. And I'm like, oh my God.
One thing I asked the experts for that I didn't get is probably like really high sexual chemistry.
Why not just pull out a gun and shoot her? Like, I would prefer that over the way he went about that, which like really surprised me, because he's been really gentle and kind about it so far. And like, obviously Beck gets upset. Like, I just can't blame her. Like, like, you know, I don't think that Danny should have to force attraction, and I don't think that Beck should make him feel bad for it, but his delivery was so quick. It was so quick. So I'm just like, oh, I do kind of feel for the girl. I do. What do you want me to say? I feel okay, we did my eyeliner off camera because I just felt like I'm jinxing myself here. I jinx myself every time I do my eyeliner on camera. So we did that off. We did it off. Okay. So, let's talk about Gia and Scott. So they got questions. And look, they did pass with flying colors, but I still just feel like their chemistry is sex. And it really proves how important sex is in a relationship. But it's just so funny to me that the ones with depth don't work out. Questions, it all came back to that chemistry, which made me a little bit uncomfortable. You know, I do think it's important in a relationship, extremely important, and I think a lot of people lie to themselves with how important it is. But I feel like that's the only thing they talk about. It's like they always come back to it, is like, okay, we get it, your whole, you know, you got a great hole. Like, that's what I feel like Scott is still, like, that's the first thing Scott will say about Gia is that, like, yeah, I fucking hit it, you know? Like, it's like, okay, and what else?
Everything.
Really?
You're what I asked for. I wanted a mirror image of me, and I wanted someone who's family orientated, and I love boobs and ass. And you have
is working in our relationship is, I think we're very sexually compatible.
Yeah.
Like, that was whatever, because I was like, okay, yeah, we get it. We get it, girl. I mean, he might as well just show a photo of her vagina at this point, you know? It's like, God, okay, let it, you know, let it breathe a little. Talk about something else. We get to the ratings. Yeah, the ratings. If you haven't watched this show, let me tell you what the ratings are. The ratings are a way to crush someone's confidence. The ratings are a way to really make someone be scared and shit themselves and just worry and just have mad anxiety, because you know what the ratings are? You are rating who you find most attractive within the experiments 1 to 10. And it's not like, you're not just about to hurt your partner's feelings, you're about to hurt everybody's feelings. Like, it's so dog. It's such a dog thing to do. It's the most, like, I get that we have to produce a show here. I understand that. But, it's so disgusting. But we're gonna talk about it still. The ratings, let's talk about them. Usually there's a few couples that within the ratings are like, you know, choose someone else first, but this season was really mild, so I'm not going to go into every single rating, because for the most part everyone chooses their partner first. But I do just want to touch on a couple of things that happened that made me go, okay, so let's talk about Gia and Scott. So obviously they choose each other first, but what is interesting is that Gia always makes comments about how Danny is like attracted to her. She's like, I can see him looking at me. I know he looks me up and down. I know Danny's attracted to me, which I do believe her. But the interesting thing is that yes, she picked Scott first, but she chose Danny second.
Second because he's got tattoos, he's got a beard. Like, yeah, he's second because I just think he's attractive, he looks similar to people I've dated. I think Danny isn't here for love though, that's my vibe.
So I think the reason she is constantly attacking Beck and the reason she is constantly bringing Beck and Danny up is because she does have a thing for Danny, 110%. Red Bull, can you tell that I've had a Red Bull? I don't know if you can tell if I've had a Red Bull, but I have definitely had a Red Bull. Probably not the best idea. I feel like I am floating within the atmosphere and I feel like I'm talking in 2x. I feel like I'm talking in 2x speed. So sorry if you don't like it. You can click off and choose another video where I'm being normal. People, Luke who has been traumatized, and this is the best way that he could like get Mel back, you know what I mean? Like really get her back and just be like, you know, fuck this, I'm gonna put one person who's been nice to me first. He doesn't. My little baby, my angel, he does not put anyone else first. He puts Mel first. He says, you're beautiful. You know, I think you're beautiful. And I think, you know, he's just gorge. He is just gorge. Oh, to Beck and David. So Beck ranks, you know, everyone. I can't even remember it because that's how, like, whatever it was. But she puts Danny first, like a good girl, very kind, and I think she genuinely means it too. Like, I think she really is genuinely attracted and likes Danny, which I think makes this all a bit harder to watch because I do think she's like so into him and she thinks he is a really good person, and I think that's why the sexual chemistry is really hard to watch not unfold naturally, because it's like, oh, they do get on like a house on fire. They really do. But I think it's just a friends thing. I think they just would make really good friends, and that really sucks. Okay, then Danny does something that Beck sees as a grand gesture, and comment if I'm wrong. Comment if I'm wrong. I see it as a cop-out. I think it is a huge cop-out. So, it comes his turn to rank them. He grabs Beck's photo, puts it next to his photo, and then takes the rest and throws them off the balcony and goes, I only water grass on my side. Some stupid shit like that. Some Pinterest quote like that.
Relationship, I have the blinkers on, and I only look at one woman. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you down here first. All these women, they're actually, I'm not going to rank none of them, because they're going out the balcony.
Now, if I was the producers, I'd be holding my little camcorder and I'd be like this. You have to do this segment, Danny. Danny, you have to do that. Flies out the window. I'm the camera person that has to go and pick him up. Pissed. Annoyed. What the fuck? Let's talk about Mel. So this season, everyone picks their partner first. Everyone. But no. Mel just has to drive that knife in further. She has to drive that knife. Who she put first, but it was someone where I was like, oh, get the fuck out of here. I think she puts Philip first. But I'm like, why do you want to hurt him? It feels like she just wants to hurt him. It feels like she just wants to hurt him. She puts Grayson. I remember now. She puts Grayson first because Grayson has blue eyes and blonde hair. And I'm like, oh my God, get out of here. This is going to be controversial, but it's okay to lie sometimes. Like, I'm saying it. It's okay to lie sometimes. Just lie. No. Oh, and you can tell Luke just loses all his confidence.
Massively, you know, underconfident.
Ooh. Ugh, there's nothing, I don't know what it is about the feeling of hair getting on your face or a brush hair getting on your face, but like, it's the worst feeling in the world to me. And people are gonna come for me and be like, your makeup looks dry, blah, 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 blah. You don't need to set because you already have dry skin. I can't deal with the, I'd rather look a tad bit cakey and feel matte than have the feeling that, like, no matter what product I buy, it always feels too, if there's just a little bit of a texture or a little bit of a stick, I'm freaking out. Like, I have the bars of my enclosure and I'm like, get it off, get it off, get it off. Like, my makeup, I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but I've accepted my makeup will always just be a tad bit cakey because I just don't like the feeling of anything that's not extremely set. I guess I was so appalled by her not choosing Luke over Grayson because I am personally just so much more attracted to Luke. And I think it's so hard to be like, I guess, watch someone you feel like you like personally, you know, like you feel like he has a nice personality and he's a nice guy and is very attractive, and then his confidence just be taken away. And it's like, girl, half the country right now wants you to bend him over. You know, it's like you just want to reach through the telly and be like, no, don't listen to her. Let's go back to Gia and Scott. So they did the questions. They did really well with the questions. Now we're gonna do the audition tapes. Gias is fine. Gia said everything she's been saying. I don't think it when it comes to the girls, but I think when it comes to the relationship, Gia's the type of person, like, what you see is what you get. She's gonna say what she has to say, And she's gonna be honest with you. I don't think she's like that with the girls. I do think that there's like some underlying weird insecurity, jealousy thing going on 110%. Relationships, so far, it's kind of like what you see is what you get type energy. Her audition tape was fine because she's been pretty forth and honest about everything, right? Well, we have a little looky at Scott's. Ooh. And he talked about, yeah, I mean, I don't really care if my missus has a kid as long as it can take care of itself and I don't have to pay for schoolies.
What about the women with the kids?
It's hard to say. If there's a kid old enough, they can look after themselves and don't have to pay any more school fees, I'd probably consider it.
Also, that's a really weird, like, specific thing to bring up, that you just don't want to be paying for the kid when you brag about how rich you are. Think I'm being too hard on Scott? Wait until you hear this. The producers take him aside and they go, Scott, what's Gia's daughter's name? The producers realized that Scott was referring to her daughter always by her daughter rather than her name. Scott did not know her daughter's name. They have spent 3 weeks together. Doesn't know the daughter's name.
That's all I can do.
What's her daughter's name?
Oh shit, I'll forget.
Okay, so they make up in the fight. It gets worse. They make up in the fight, right? Everything's sorted out. The next day, the producers come back and ask, what is Gia's daughter's name? He still does not know. Yeah, sorry if I believe that he's a billionaire with 3 companies. He cannot even remember one toddler's name. And that is where the episode ends, guys. Did a pretty simple makeup look today. I don't even know what to call it. This is just my everyday look. I don't really do like nose contouring or fake freckles or anything. I do that all for you guys. I do that to serve. But today I just want to serve. I don't want to serve. I just want to serve. You know? Do you know what I mean? Well, I am going to go film episode 8 now. So I will see you guys in episode 8. And then guess what? I'm also going to do episode 9. So we have 7, 8, 9. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.